Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Always funny to be in this oratorium and seeing the FPS. Every flag looks so bad. The fire in the brazier looks awful. But then you have the spinning blades on the airships that don't look terrible. It's kind of interesting. Oh, he's tired. They've given up. But today, there's still more quests to do. I know exactly one quest that's probably not necessary though. This one. Because it was a quest that was unlocked from Hub 2 Star. And I can't imagine this is a key quest. Today, I want to do a fun quest. I want to do a fun monster. So I think I'm going to start... I mean, Daimyo Hermitor is not fun, but it's in the desert. And that's... I think desert seems like it's the most likely to be a key quest. I think it's fun to try to piece it together a bit. Like, guess based off of minimal clues. I'm like very curious. Also, that fork through the sausage is pretty... it's too close to the edge. It would definitely break. Or it would probably break, assuming it was a... I don't know. Like any sausage with a casing. Anything where it's just like sausage shaped, but it's actually like Spam might not break. I actually did know I was in the desert. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. It's a bad idea because I don't have supplies. Even if I go back to the start, there will be no supplies until I'm halfway done killing the monster anyway. It would be better to abandon it and restart, but I think this could be fun. I don't know why. I think I just was kind of not paying attention. Normally I would have verified where I was going, but I'm like, oh, whatever, let's just keep it moving. And I even knew it was the desert. This is a big space. I feel like there's going to be an urgent quest or something. Some, like, key, important quest in that area. Oh. Okay, I can get a map at least. Like, that zone 2 is huge. I think I want to go to zone... zone 5 feels more likely. Zone 3 and 7 don't feel like crab area. Oh, also, it's funny that I have to go this way instead of... I couldn't go earlier to the left. Okay, this is here. Cool. And it's not a hot area. Efficiency. I am doing this. That I spent some time clearing hub quests. I did not finish Hub 2 Star yet. I made okay progress. But I definitely have a lot more to do. But doing that, I tried out very, very briefly. I was curious about how, like, light bowguns played. It feels real bad compared to Rise. Like, the aiming just feels horrible. Like, the constant, if you aim too far to one side, it shifts. At least with the default aim, there's a more, I don't know, snipery aim that exists that I don't know how I activated it once. But it's kind of an interesting... It's interesting how much worse it felt than Rise. Despite the fact that technically both are on the Switch. Now, obviously older game, different systems make sense. This was originally on 3DS. A console that had, at best, a weird little nub to control the camera. I'm surprised that I've broken the shell. Oops. It's such a weird monster. Like, I really don't like Daimyo Hermitor, at least in Rise. But it's actually not that bad with an aerial weapon, like aerial switch axe. Because it's just constantly falling over. And to a certain extent... Missed. It also... It has some bad hitboxes here and there, but... It's still, like... It plays a lot better with the aerial than, I think, with any ground-based from... Well, I only fought it with a few weapons in Rise. Greedy. It's actually bad. Oh, it's very short range. Just trying to control my greed. I've developed a bad habit of not healing when I probably should. Oh yeah, this is a high rank change, isn't it? You bug. You dare attack me? Okay, it's not... Oh, it's going to a bad location. But it's not limping yet. But it's... I wonder how many potential, like, crab monsters they could do. I think there's at least 3. There's Shogunate Senator, Daimyo Hermitor, and a weird tall crab that uses a Lao Shan Lung skull or something. I think it's tall. It might not actually be tall. This is what pictures look like. I've never seen it in game. Just move away from the transition zone, please. Thank you. I just kind of wonder what, like... There's a lot of crabs and similar creatures that they could get. Like, they could get mantis shrimp, which are not crabs, but, like... I'd say in the context of a video game, it fulfills a similar aesthetic. And it'd be very punchy, kind of like a Brachydios. It's like they can... Their punches are so fast that they... Like, cavitation bubbles in the water after they punch can produce plasma or something like that, so it gets very hot, basically. So that could be something that could be fun. In a crustacean, crab adjacent field of monsters. Just let it leave. I'm not gonna be able to stop, it's gonna dig. Unless it's about to attack me. Yeah, it's leaving. Zone 6. Zone 5. which is not ideal, but it's basically over, so it's fine. I don't know if there's a lobster monster. The lobster monster does... Wait, there's a cold zone. There's hot and cold here. That's great. It's frustrating and annoying because I'd have to change up my I hate how monsters are set up like this. Oh, and it's leaving, isn't it? We're just gonna go now. Zone 7, where I just was? Oh no. This is something that shouldn't occur. I know, I can understand why it does. It's basically a case of they flee because it's their flee based on damage or whatever. Then they flee again because they're low HP, so they go back to their nest or something. It makes sense why it happens. I'm glad it doesn't seem to happen as much in at least Sunbreak. But the multi-temperature zones, I think, have a lot of... It's annoying that I'm going to have to modify my equipment setup, but that's totally fine. It's just part of the game. I wonder if there's been night-day stuff in Monster Hunter Wilds so far, or like mentioned. I've been paying 100%. Wait, wasn't there something about October 28th? So like 8 more days until more info. But I haven't been watching like the official streams because I don't want to spoil monster movesets and stuff. I'd rather see them without many spoilers. But a night and day desert sort of thing would be interesting. They have plenty and drought seasons, which are seasons, not night day. Just like super cold night, super hot day. They're not bringing back hot and cold drinks, I think. Oh, maybe they are. That might have been one of the things that I've seen. I'm not sure. If they bring back hot and cold drinks, having day-night in a desert area would be fun and frustrating because you'd have to manage an extra beverage, but an extra item. But I think it would be interesting. This game has night and day. I hope that... Hey, I hope that the desert quests, desert at night quests, are cold instead of hot. Energy source? Cold blast ore and heat blast ore. So I just need the heat blast. But there's a Nerscylla. That's a spider. That's gonna be fun. Because I don't know what this monster does. I just know it's a spider. Please be actual urgent quests? Sweet. Finally. I bet there's poison. I can let it run once. It's fun to let it go occasionally. Yeah. But again, the things that they put together change. What is the sauce? Are they putting the sauce that you choose into the fondue? Otherwise, where does the sauce that you choose come into play? I didn't put antidotes in this. You know what? I should just name it. It's bugging me. Generic. Nerscylla. Nerscylla. She doesn't... give me a new window. I mean, it's definitely Scylla. But I'm checking what the, Greek... Scylla. Yeah, it's definitely Scylla. I don't think I've been here yet. That's a skull. Kinda cool. Oh, I'm gonna jump somewhere. Burned husks. Oh, I probably can go purchase some stuff. I've collected a fair number of those over time. Oh. Green. I like the color. Look at this color. I mean, the color instantly made me think of what's been shown for the Lalabarina in Wilds. I wonder if... Hey, burned husk. I wonder if there's some sort of design context. Similar design space for the coloration? Probably not. It's just coincidental that the Nerscylla is what I'm hunting, and that it makes me think of Lalabarina, the spider. Because Nerscylla is a spider. You know what? Might as well. And I'm back at Zone 5. I think this is actually a map that I've never seen, and I should have taken the free item provisions. But maybe I have been here, but not much. The Neopteron? This is more of a what's it called? One from Sunbreak. Somehow I land on the far side. I don't know how that happens. Oh, what is it called in Sunbreak? Ooh, there's a face on the back. Good design. Which I think there is. One. Yeah, it's a bit of a face. That's dumb. There's clearly stuff blocking between us. That's trash. This fight is terrible. I give up already. Like, there's clearly stuff that should be blocking projectiles, but I get hit. That's terrible. This fight is already awful and I hate everything about it because the game lets monsters ignore collision on stuff like that. How did my... Oh, sleep, okay. It's a... And that was a bite? With a huge AoE? Okay, it had a really slow build up and I wasn't paying attention, that's fine. Still trying to remember the name of the Monster and Arise monster. It was actually a monster I kind of enjoyed. some reason I can't remember the name at all. Because the only name that's coming into my head is Atolka, but that's because that's the monster in this game. I hate this game! The constant jumping to the other side of a monster because their random movements force you to move randomly. That's bad. Yep, I couldn't dodge in time because the energy charge is very slow. I like that attack though. It's slow enough. It hits really hard, but it's slow. I mean, other than the garbage shooting through platforms, I like the monster so far. I think they're really cool. They do a lot of spidery stuff. But I'm not going to fight it when it's over there. I'm just going to wait over here. Because it's going to shoot me through the top, and I'm not going to be able to climb up. So there's nothing I can do. It's a waste of time to even try. Which is annoying. Like, it's just being a complete waste of time to even try to fight it is annoying. The picture at the end of the hallway is very funny. Now it won't be able to do that hitbox garbage, so I can actually fight it. Okay, don't launch me randomly here. Thank you. Oh, cool! It's a multi-level, like you break the shell more and more. It changes something about it. Don't know what specifically, but that's really cool. Oh, I like this. That's really neat. That's a cool attack. I guess maybe it's that the initial shell was really hard, but I kind of ignored it with the aerial sword mode. So I didn't actually have to worry about it. Whereas now that it's broken, maybe it wouldn't bounce. But it's not something I will be able to notice because of fighting style. Ooh. Really big reach there. I like it as a monster though, it's pretty cool. I think it has a lot going for it. It's a spider, fairly rare. The dent in the middle of its body is a little funky. Like right at that center there. It's a bit unpleasant. When you get hit here? Ooh, a spike. Oh, that's what does the sleep. The spike. Cool. I like it. Other than issues with the game's collision on surfaces, I think it's a really cool monster. And the issues with, like, monsters can walk through trees and shoot through platforms. Those are not specific to this monster. Those are just issues with the game. Just they're more obvious when monsters actually can interact with the issues. Which monsters walking through trees is fairly common. Even if I've only noticed it recently. Was... Oh, that's poison on the ground. Whoops. I didn't expect this game to have actual things like that. But I don't know why I didn't expect it. Oh, we can dig. Cool. I'm gonna go this way. Because I don't know where to go. But given where... Oh, shoot, not another... Bad idea. It worked. Aha, you missed. That's janky. The, I jumped off of... Either... I don't think I jumped off of a cat. Maybe I did. In which case it wasn't janky. But it looked like I jumped off of the projectile, or the, endpoint of the projectile. I'm gonna just climb up preemptively. And the aerial jump was weird there. Also can sharpen while I'm up here, if it doesn't come up. Sort of my assumption is this will happen. It will eventually try to get up here. And fighting it while I'm up here will be probably better than fighting while it's up here, I'm down there. That's cool. I assume that was an attack that would have hit me. Okay, interesting. I wonder what triggered that. Whether it was just general... That's just how this monster behaves in that... Oh, and now it's a different stabbing spot. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I like this monster. I'm very happy about it. I hope Conchu doesn't do that again to me. It's a monster that I'd be happy to see again. I didn't avoid it. Thank you. My palicos are actually doing their job this fight. It's kind of surprising. I wish the monsters didn't do that and just ignore the collision on stuff like that surface. Wait, that was a Conchu looking thing. Oh, it's on the Nerscylla's leg. What is that? That's cool. Maybe now's the time to climb? Please let me up. Thank you. Curious about the Conchu leg. Maybe I should be attacking it. I think I was actually behind that, but maybe I wasn't. Oh, my cats are dead. I could have died there. If that had hit me, I think I would have died. I think as long as they do a normal attack, weak attack here, I'll be fine. I'm dead. I won't heal in time. Saved by the heal being quicker in this game. I think if this was Rise, I would have been able to wire bug recover, but if this was Rise or World, I would have died there. Without a doubt in my mind. Okay, Conchu's now up here. Kinda wonder what's up with the Conchu. Maybe they're helping me by being on its leg. I doubt it, but maybe. I wonder if I should be bringing combo books. Went this way, right? Combo books. I hate Conchu. Combo books would probably be helpful. If that had hit me, I would have complained a lot. Come on, get up here so I can paintball you. Thank you. Something... Did a leg break? Oh, yeah, one of the front limbs broke. Cool. That's different. Still does half my HP even though it lost a limb, but... I think I should start bringing herbs with me. Oh, it's herbs and blue mushrooms, though. In Rise, maybe World, it's just herbs? Like, even ignoring that you can resupply in at least Rise. Normal potions, I think, are just herbs, so they're cheaper. Even if you don't resupply, potions are easier to bring with you, or spares are easier to bring with you. And it's a lot harder in this game if you need twice as many items for each potion, and there's failure rate. I'm not a fan of the vertical stuff on this monster. Entirely because it's basically impossible to reliably climb up once the monster has gotten up and it's Conchu. You're gonna have to wait for like that and then hope that I can get an attack. I should have just climbed up. Just climb up, only fight it up above, never fight it on the ground, which is a waste of time, but it's less frustrating this way. Fighting it up here. Because if I fight it up here, it's a lot safer. Stop. Cancel. The cancel takes so long. That was weird. That was very quick. For what that... Assuming that's the same bite attack and not a different one. That was a very quick bite. Yeah, still 6 mega potions. That's not terrible. It's not good. I would rather still have like 3 and then 10 that I could theoretically craft, but... Drinking water. See, now this is where it's a twist and suddenly an undead spider comes back and kills me. Because I feel like it's moving a bit too much. Because, what is it? Oh, spider and their hydraulic legs. So they scrunch up on death. And I don't think they twitch like that. Admittedly, though, I don't kill spiders and then look at them, so I don't really know. Ah, you can see the hot air balloon in the back. Pretty good picture. Only for that, though. More burned husks, always good. Laranoth cuts for a Nerscylla quest. It's a reward. It's not that you're getting the food from the spider, but it's funny. Red comets. Volstrax shouldn't be soon, though, right? Oh, this is just cat tendant. So is Volstrax a much earlier monster than I would have assumed? 8-star has... Okay, that makes sense. Rathian, Shogun Centaur, Mushrooms, Volvodon. Huh, that's a weird one. This is not the best coverage of monsters. I mean, there's gonna be a bunch more after the first key quest, is my guess. This would be funny if there was no Centaur. Based on the description, you go there, you search for 3 minutes. Oh, the quest's over. There is no Centaur. I think a lot of these have high potential of being necessary quests. Can you throw me a bone here? Preferably in egg form. Passing them off as pearls. This should go okay. I think I will do Malfestio and Basarios. Because Basarios is new within this game. And Malfestio is a good monster. Let's start with this in case it takes 30 minutes. Oh yeah, I need to check. Oh wait, I have no food, don't I? I can't do food here. That's lame. But I do need to check if Yankutku armor gives attack. High rank. I kind of like how that looks. It's not very good, but I kind of like it. Oh, that's worse. I much prefer the vest version. Because the vest version's funny. Or this is just kind of... Oh, big shoulders. And spiky thing makes sense, but... Kutku... Attack and fire attack. 3... -3. Fire attack is useless. 2 -2. Am I unable to read? I'm unable to read. Wait. Have I just not unlocked? So the Kutku is between Arzuros and Ketcha. Oh, I just haven't unlocked whatever is required, maybe. That's interesting. I'm thinking the Kutku set... Okay, yeah, I can't even get enough attack from it. Unless... I think it's the arms that were not helpful. Yeah. And I'm gonna guess that this does not have... Yeah, it doesn't have 2 decoration slots, so still just worse. It's 44 instead of 32. And like upgrading this is not cheap. I mean, I could upgrade all of them. That's wasteful. Oh. I messed around with light bowgun and I guess I didn't re-equip the correct legs. So those hunts could have gone a little bit quicker. Good to know. Cancel. Because I need to change my equipment, and you can't do that once you've selected a quest in this game. And if there's a way to do that, I would love to know. But yeah, that's important because that's like a full level higher of attack. A lot of stuff that I could check, maybe replace. Did I have like an 8 or 9? I have 8 stun. Oh, but I don't want 10. 10 is only half stun duration, which is good. I'd have reasonably high level expert, I thought. But maybe not. The gluttony is just functional. There's nothing negative about it. So I'm going to talk to the people to talk to. This guy doesn't... Oh yeah, new stuff. $42, yeah, I have a ton of those. New... Sure. New Palico gear. Oh, new quest, okay. Nerscylla. That's fun. I need to go back to Burna for the recipe, I think. Because they got a new ingredient that could be attack large. I doubt it, but it might be. Which would be great. Defense large, fire resist small. That's situationally probably decent. And that's it. No, that was okay. I got sidetracked. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna do the Basarios after this. I'm not gonna have time because I've been sidetracked too much. Oh shoot, I probably have a ton of... These are probably finished, aren't they? I should buy a ton of Psycho Serums. That's, yeah. I'm collecting all the pieces that I need for my Max potions. I think max potions will be a lot better. They might even be more efficient. I'm not sure though. Oh, they're still sitting over here, aren't they? Because I don't know how much space all the necessary... Actually, if I... Okay, to fully heal from near death, it takes at least two mega potions. If I want max potions, I'm going to be carrying a lot of items. I have at least four ingredients, I think. I'm pretty sure honey is another ingredient that I'm not currently trading for. Honey, and those three takes up 4 slots. I probably need like 3, maybe 4 combo books to not fail. It's probably... Yeah, max potions are toadstool, mega nutrients. Mega nutrients are honey, nutrients. Nutrients are god bug, blue mushroom. 4 ingredients to craft mega potions. I'd be able to go in with 12 if I carry all of them, which is the equivalent of, I'm going to say, 24 to 36 mega potions. Mega potions are honey and potions. If I want to craft them, I need herbs and blue mushrooms. But I'm already carrying potions, and if I carry a bunch of nutrients and mega nutrients, I can bring a lot of max potions. I'm not going to worry too much about that yet. Ah, yes. I haven't done the Prowler quests here yet. I'm leaving them. I'm pushing for Rathian or some equivalent. Rathalos, not Rathian. Once I can get high rank Rathalos gear, I'm going to grind it. Once I have it, I'm good. Let's see what things it offers. Does it offer combiner? The one at the top I think is always there. So that's actually probably pretty useful. High combiner guaranteed. If it is guaranteed. Moxie. Defender high. Yeah, this is like a high Insomniac actually would be kind of helpful. Let's do it. I want to see how it behaves. I'm going to have a little bit less offensive strength. And it might not trigger. Darn, what a shame. I don't know how Insomniac actually works. Marshland has cold. I'm probably fine. Oh wait, no, it's Basarios. Basarios has cold as well. In Rise, Basarios does, I think, like every status. I didn't start in the middle of nowhere. That's very weird. Actually, I should do one first. It's very weird that I didn't start in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if Basarios in this game does every status effect. What's my status? How much defense do I have? 188? It's a fairly large amount from the meal. I have 23 fire resist. Negative 20 dragon resist. Oh, reminding me of that one, well, skill is at least in Rise. I don't know if it's in other games. I haven't played enough of those. It's definitely probably in World. The, like, conversion of elements into offensive strength. Where, oh, you have a combined total of like minus 30 in all elemental resistances. That's 0 now. I don't think you get the offensive benefit from negative, but it's like, it's a net gain for generic set building, I think, for my set, where I just use the same set for every monster. Because the Primordial Mal, Zeno, Witch Axe was just generically solid. You healed more, it had good sharpness. It was just generically good, even if it was a dragon weapon. It might not have been ideal or perfect, but it worked. And it comboed well with the blood, right, and blood something else with a similar name. Where you heal and the healing gives you more attack. It's pretty convenient. Great Thunderbugs. I give it a solid chance that I've already gone through the zone that had the Basarios. And it's just the case that it is hidden as a rock. Zone 5. I think it must have been hiding as a rock or something. Or it went from 4. No, it wouldn't have gone from 4. It could have gone from 6. It could have been 8. I went through 6 to 5. It could have gone from 8 to 6. And then as I went around, it could have gone down to 5. Or it was hidden as a rock. And I walked right past it because I wasn't paying attention. I hope it's actually well hidden as a rock. Nope. It was not well hidden as a rock. It was just uncooperative. That's not... It wouldn't be in the center there. We both started moving this way at the same time. I'm in the air. Good. I wonder how Basarios plays in this game. I wonder if he has fire, sleep, poison, ice, whether he has like every element or if it's just limited to certain ones. Blue. That's already different. I've never seen the color blue in Rise. Other than the cold mist. Or, sleep? Sleep or cold, one of the two. I've never seen blue with the Basarios. I got the reload, that's all that matters. He's taking a ton of damage. Like, he's already broken and mounted. It's very weak to mounting, huh? Well, that's kind of gross looking. The, like, exposed flesh under the rocks. This is one of the weirdest mounts I've ever seen. Like, that's the weirdest monster mount I've ever seen in this game. Because it doesn't even stand up. it just stays lying down. That's so weird. I'm committing. Like, what a weird... Oh, that's really gross looking. I hate that. Oh, I really don't like this version of Betharius. Like that, like... Oh, it can run through trees. I love this game. That's the thing that I really hate. I hate that they can just ignore the fact that there are trees that should be blocking them. And that block me. So like logically I'm like, oh, I'll hide behind the trees, they can run through them. They don't even break them, it's the thing. If they broke them I'd be fine with it, but they don't. Yeah, seeing the flesh of the Betharius is actually kind of unpleasant. I mean, if you think thinking about it, it's like so much worse than most other monster breaks. I'm committed. I overcommitted. Cause you don't get huge patches of skin that are ripped off of monsters most of the time. Like you can have shells and stuff that are messed up, but not entire... That's a weird one. That looks really bad compared to in Rise. Not surprising. It just looks awful. Yeah, I don't... I mean, it stands up pretty quick, which is interesting. Fire. Oh, that was lucky. I just landed just out of the AoE. I bet this is a terrible fight on like a non-aerial melee, no mind's eye setup. Like, I bet you really do bounce a ton. Because otherwise, it doesn't really... Like, that's the only thing that I think might make this... As it is, this is a very, easy monster for a village 7-star quest. Because with the aerial, it's very weak to mounting. It's weird. It's not as frustrating as it was in Rise. Rise, Sunbreak. It did a lot of rolling. Sunbreak more than base Rise, but this one it just runs at you and tries to tail sweep and stuff. Like the big AoE fire and stuff are dangerous, but it's kind of a gross monster despite being made of rock. It does stand up real quick though, which is interesting. Like it's an interesting little bit of difference, I think. gonna run because it's limping, yep. The blue is very weird. It's weird that it ran this way and not out 6, but... like it chews through whetstones. Oh well, sharpness technically, because you don't need to sharpen, but... it's just weird. It just feels like a weird monster. Compared to Rise. Still very confused by the blue. Like, maybe I can get special ores? Maybe if I have a pickaxe I can mine him when he's knocked over. Like, not Oregon. Oh, maybe it's Oregon. I can't remember the name. I can't get to the other side. The one time I want to land on the other side of the monster, I can't do it. Yeah, this is the mechanic that they've definitely fixed. The like run, sit there for 20 seconds, run instantly. Fixed is not right. I do think they've improved it a bit. Even if it's not been 100% fixed. Oh, if it leaves... I mean, it doesn't have a circle under it, so it's not leaving, but... if it had left there, I would have been real frustrated. Weird monster. Very weird. Blue. Very smudged. Keen bones are good, I think. Not kind of what you want necessarily, because I think you generally want the drops from the monster itself that are unique, but maybe Basarius' stuff is pointless, so it's better to get generic drops. Okay. I was kind of hoping it would do it during the cutscene. Yeah, it's kind of neat. I'm still looking forward for Rathalos, but... oh, I hope Rathalos has its super dangerous one-shot beam that it has in Rise. I hate that attack, but I just hope it's there. That was not could have been 14 meters long. Well, that will be it for today. Next time I have a lot of quests I can do now to continue trying to make progress. I'm hoping that I find the ones that I need to do fairly quickly. But if I don't, it's not the end of the world. It's just part of the game. And I'm going to do them all anyway, so it's fine. Wrong bird? Oh, so I thought it was a Yan Kutku, but they went for a Yan Garuga. It's pretty fun. It's a fun premise for a quest. Very simple, but... so, that's it for today. By the time this video releases, I will have spent even more time trying to clear the hub. Hopefully I'll finish 2 more pages at least. There's only 3 pages before I get to Prowler quests, which I'm fine doing Prowler quests. I just want to prioritize these main quests first. I'll probably do 1 Prowler. I kind of want to do the Great Macau Hunt. And I mean, those 2 are not that bad. But I'm going to try to finish 2 more pages worth before the next video, but before this video is released. And it will be interesting eventually. There's a lot to clear. It will be a grind, but that's part of the game. Only a few of these are bad. Conchu's awful. Piscine Liver's not that bad. Bullfangos are already done. Jagia is going to be a little annoying. Blongos are a little annoying. These are bad quests. Attack of the Giant Bugs and Nahabra Bloodbath were very tedious. Ooh, 20 Aya Prey. It's not ideal. But I will wrap up here, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.